How you doing? This is Jack Miller. I hope you're having a really fantastic day. I wanted to make this video a question I get all the time, and this really bugs me. I've worked at Gelt Financial, has worked with literally, I can't even tell you how many thousands of good, hard, honest working people who want to be real estate investors. And the common theme that I see with them is they grow too fast and they want to do too many things at once. So I wanted to make this video, and I'm going to label it, should I become a real estate investor full time? Okay, very simple. A lot of people have jobs and they come to us and they want to do A, B, and C. They have this huge appetite, like sort of like me at a buffet. You know, everything looks good, but you know what happens when you go to a buffet and you start to eat a lot? So your stomach doesn't feel good too soon, or after too much long. Can't even speak already. Your stomach doesn't feel good after you're there for a little bit because you eat too much. So, you know, think long and hard before you say you want to become a real estate investor full time. You know, what I see is more people, and I use this expression all the time, and I tell people all the time, a lot of them don't listen, but I tell them is I've seen more real estate investors die from indigestion than starvation. And if you think about it, we're in 2021. Very few people are dying from starvation today throughout the world, throughout the country. We're lucky we live in a country that's most of it is abundant with food. I realize there's certain food impoverished people and food deserts, but there's generally plenty of food in the world today. And I see more people and more businesses die of indigestion and starvation, which means they're overeating. They're doing too many deals. Now you say, how can you do too many deals? Because it takes time to digest it. You know, I see investors come to us all the time with these fantastic business plans, this great energy and great naivete. And there's something really special about it. And I don't want to discourage it, but I would caution anyone who wants to be an investor full time to do it, to think about their plans. And I don't want to say no, but I'm effectively saying no. It takes a lot to be an investor full time. First of all, you need a tremendous amount of resources. Things don't always go right. In fact, things usually go wrong. And when things go wrong, they don't go wrong with one or two things. They go wrong with 5 or 6 things. And there's always issues, the unforeseen issues that you just don't know about. So no matter how anything looks on a spreadsheet or on your plans, I would urge extreme caution on being a full-time investor. The reality is there's really 2 types of investors. There's buy and hold investors and fix and flip investors. It's very difficult to buy and hold and make any sort of cash flow today. Really hard, really hard. The economics just are tough to work. And how many properties do you really need to support yourself full time? Because what happens is once you do that and you become full time, then you start taking valuable cash away from the properties, away from the reserve, away from capital improvements, and you start spending that money, and that's not good. And the fix and flip investors, the same thing. Very hard to fix and flip a property. It sounds easy, and today is an unbelievable market. It's just like, you know, everyone's a hero in today's market, but the reality is the market is making a lot of people heroes. Over a long, sustainable time, it's very hard to go from nothing to a fix and flip investor full time. You need a lot of deals and it just sucks up capital. So my advice to you would be start slow. Everyone wants to jump into it. And there's all these gurus out there, and I don't mean to talk negatively about them, who are telling you, oh, you can make so much money and you can do this and you can do that. The reality is some of them you can. But I also see a tremendous amount of them blow up. Nobody goes and puts infomercials out there on the investors who blow up and really their credit's impaired, they lose their homes, sometimes they have divorce, all kinds of horrible things because they're doing too much. So be very, very careful. No one's publicizing those. I can't express how careful you should be when investing in real estate. Look, for me, it's been my life's love, and I've been able to support 3 kids on it and a wife and have a family on it. And it's been great for me, but that's happened over a 40-year career. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight. So I would urge extreme caution when you are jumping off the boat, so to speak, or jumping off the dock and taking the plunge and becoming a full-time real estate investor. No matter what angle you have, I know I've heard the angles, I've dealt with people, oh, I'm wholesaling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I have this safety net, I have that safety net. The reality is 90% of the time, it does not work right away to do it full-time. Now, however, build up to it. Start with one thing today. Don't look to conquer all of North America in one day. Start buying one property, whether you're flipping it or you're holding it, whatever it is. Take a long-term approach toward these things. Buy something today, get that deal done, digest it, build up some savings, and then buy another, and then buy another, and then buy another. And before you know it, it'll happen. You'll be able to sustain yourself full time, but it's going to take time. Don't think it's going to happen right away. It doesn't. It doesn't. Even, I know of a guy recently, and his parents or his father just gave him $100,000 so he can do this. And he came to me and he says, "Oh, I have all this money and I'm going to be able to do it." And you know what? He can't do it. It's 9 months later, and he'll be fine, but his dream is not becoming a reality because it's too compressed a time. Real estate is a process, and the markets happen. There's always something that happens that goes wrong. So again, I don't think I'm not encouraging people to get in real estate. I'm encouraging people to invest in real estate. But I'm telling you, if the answer is, should I become a full-time real estate investor, I would urge extreme caution. Again, if you just sold a business and you're 50 years old and you have $5 million in the bank, it's a different story. But I'm talking about somebody who needs to earn a living at it, because you're not going to be able to earn a living at it doing it right away. It's very, very, very difficult, very difficult, very difficult. And the people who do, you'll find out when you look at their balance sheet, and I see this all the time, their credit's bad, they have no cash, they're very braggadocious. Oh, I have 10 properties, I just bought 10 properties. I bought them all in the last year. And 90% of those people, they're a financial disaster. So take it slow, do it, take it slow, enjoy yourself through the process. It's a fantastic journey, but take it slow and don't be in a rush. Anyway, I feel bad making these, I don't want to say depressing, but these downer videos, but I've just seen so many people get hurt by doing it too quick, too fast, too quick. So my comment to you is take it slow on the question of, should I be a real estate agent, or should I be, not an agent, I'm sorry, an investor, full-time or part-time. Anyway, if you like the video, check like. If you want to hear more of them, hit the bell or the buzzer. You'll be notified when we post more. Leave your comments. I'm interested in an active debate. When I post these videos, this is my opinion. That doesn't make me right. I'm wrong on plenty of issues. Everyone around me tells me that. So this is just my opinion, and some people can make it, but I'm talking in generality. So leave your comments. I'm really interested in hearing them. Anyway, have a fantastic day. That's the most important thing. Life is short. We sometimes all forget that. And check us out at geltfinancial.com, and take care and have a wonderful day.